Hey guys. Okay, today is what, August 19th? What time is it right now? It's 5:07. Okay, so a few days ago, what was it? Today's Sunday. I just got out of the bathtub. So Thursday we took Adri to her school to meet her teacher and put her school supplies in her classroom and all that stuff. And then we left there and we stopped at my stepdad's house so he could show me what peppers to pick while he was like on a bike trip. And then after that we stopped at La Charita, which you guys have seen I eat there all the time. And I ended up getting 2 chicken tacos and a side of rice. And I had like the chips and salsa and guacamole and cheese dip, which I always have. And then I came home, felt fine. Later on I went to bed, and then I woke up at like 1 o'clock in the morning. I woke up and I felt so sick. Like I felt so sick to my stomach. It's like, man, I feel like I'm going to get sick. So I was trying to just calm down and go back to sleep, and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I went in the bathroom and got like a cold rag and put it on my head. I lay back in bed and I dozed off a little bit, and then around, I think it was like 2:45. My toes are so wrinkly. I was just in the tub for like an hour. Like around 2:45, I woke up again. I actually ended up going and like throwing up. And then I came back in here and laid down, couldn't go back to sleep, and I kind of dozed off, and I'd get back up and go in there and get sick again. Till like 5:45. So I'm like, okay, maybe it was something I ate, but like I felt fine, but it was like it was roughly 6 hours after I ate. And don't they say food poisoning happens within like 6 to 12 hours of after eating whatever bad food gave you food poisoning? I think that's what it is. So I don't really think anything of it. And then, like I said, the last couple of days, my stomach's just been kind of uneasy and just kind of like, bleh. Well, then today, it's funny because earlier last week, I was getting dressed and Adri came in and she's like, Mom, she's like, your belly's so big, you know, it looks like you're pregnant again. She said, what if somebody asks you if you're pregnant? I said, well, I'm not. It's like, what the heck? And my belly is big. Like, when I gain weight, I gain it in my belly. Like, it's not really my arms. My arms are not even big whatsoever. You know? My legs aren't really big. Maybe my upper thighs a little bit, but it's like usually like in my back and in my belly is where I gain. Like, I don't even gain it like in my boobs and my butt like where most people do. And then 2 other people had asked me or said something about if I'm having a baby. I'm like, what the hell? No, I'm like, geez, you guys. Like, yeah, I'm kind of, I'm like 149. I'm 950 pounds. And I'm 5'6". It's like, what the hell? So last weekend, I took a pregnancy test just to be sure. Like, I get them all the time. Like, anytime I think I'm late, even though I have a period tracker, like, I always just go buy them at the Dollar Tree. They're $1. So I literally just took 2 last weekend. And because, like, I've been super moody and just gaining weight. And I feel like I'm not even eating. So I took 2 tests last weekend. And they were both negative. So then, today, I was like, you know, I'm going to Dollar Tree anyway. I'm just going to buy another one. Like, and usually, it's so funny because usually every time I take one, it comes back negative. Then I start the next day. And I'm scheduled to start tomorrow. Like, I checked on my period tracker. I'm supposed to start tomorrow. But it's like, man, everything I eat, I eat like once, maybe twice a day. I just feel kind of crappy. I've had headaches. And then today, like, when I was on the way to Meijer, it's like, what the hell is that smell? And it was my seatbelt. Jay... It smelled like Jay's cologne, so he must have, like, right before he left, you know, normally we put on our perfume or cologne, like, last step of getting ready, and it was on my seat, but I'm like, man, that just, I don't really care for the smell today, which, when I was pregnant for Adriana, the smell of Jay's cologne about made me throw up. And then, I didn't really think about it, and then I got to Meijer, and I was walking through Meijer, got my groceries, and then I was heading up by produce, and you could smell the bakery, and the baked goods, the smell made me want to freaking puke. It's like, what the hell is going on? Like, why do I feel so crappy? Like, I still haven't felt, ever since I fell on the stairs, how many, was it like a month ago? I don't know if it's been a month yet. I've had headaches often, like I just haven't felt the best. I just have still felt off. So I'm like, whatever, I'll just pick up a pregnancy test at Dollar Tree. They're $1. I'm already going there, like I buy them all the time. The people are probably like, what the hell's wrong with this girl? So I came home from the grocery and set my groceries out and I went to the bathroom and peed in a little cup, and you see that? I'm freaking out, like I instantly started crying, like, what am I gonna do? Like, our house is barely big enough for us, because we just gave Alex her own bedroom. She's been in our bedroom since she was born. We just gave her own room. There's only 3 bedrooms. She's only been sleeping in her room for like a week. I don't know, I was terrified to go out and show Jay because he about flipped out when I was pregnant for Alex. So, I opened the bathroom door to come out, and Adri's right there. And she's like, Mom, did you get the message I sent you when you were gone? I'm like, no. I'm like, go get your phone and show it to me. So when she ran to go get her phone, Jay was in the back room, and I held it up. And he's like, you're pregnant? I don't want Adri to come out. I don't want to say anything to anybody. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, what the fuck? Like, pissed. Like, he starts bawling. And then Adri comes and she's like, Mom, why are you crying? I said, Mommy just doesn't feel good. I'm tired. I don't feel the best. I'm like, but I'm okay. And, you know, kind of went about my day. Like, I can hide tears or whatever. And went on about my business. And then Jay, like, I went in the back room to ask him a couple of different things, like, within the next half hour. And he's just, like, bawling. So, yeah. He was mad for a minute. Like, not really mad, but just like, what the hell are we gonna do? I will be 40 in, like, 2 weeks. My pregnancy with Alex, which she's 1.5, that was hard on me. I ended up having gestational diabetes. Like, it was just really hard on my body. And I even told my doctors, I literally don't think my body could ever, like, do this again. He's like, yeah. He's like, I don't know if it could or not. Like, kind of joking about it. Well, I guess we're gonna find out, because I don't want to tell anybody, because I had a miscarriage back in 2002, and my nephew Dustin was little. Like, he was really little. And we'd point at my belly, like, Dustin, what's in Mom, you know, what's in Angie's belly? I go, what's in my belly? And he'd say, baby. And then after I had the miscarriage, we had to tell him, you know, the baby's not in there anymore, because he'd point at it, and it's like, no, and the baby got sick, the baby's not in there. Like, that was heartbreaking. And anything can happen. Like, at my age, I've already had a miscarriage. I've had multiple, like, woman issues. Like, when I was pregnant for Alex, I don't know if you guys remember, like, those of you that were with me, my levels, like, weren't going up. I ended up, like, bleeding out. I found out, like, in June that I was pregnant for Alex. And then, like, around 4th of July, my family was home, and, like, I was bleeding, like, big, huge clots. And I'd go to the doctor, and they just had to check my blood. And, like, you know, your levels aren't going up, you know, which could be, you know, something wrong. So, like, I'm scared to death. I'm like, Jay's parents, he's like, my parents are going to be so mad. I'm like, thanks. Thanks for making me feel better. Like, I've never, even if somebody, like, there was somebody that I felt like, oh my gosh, they are no position advocate, I would never, like, be mad. And I'm like, I'm always, like, super happy for anybody, no matter what their situation is. But I'm scared to death. So, I filmed a Dollar Tree haul, and, I left those out of it because I couldn't even, yeah. And then Jay had came up when I was filming, and they went back out. So then when I was done filming, I called him. I said, will you just come up here? I said, I don't want you to be mad at me. He's like, I'm not mad. He said, I just literally don't know what the hell we're going to do. He's like, how are we going to do this? He's like, I can't even handle one of them for an hour. He's like, what are you going to do? I said, well, just come up here and talk to me. So he came up here and he laid down and he was playing, like, his game on his phone. We kind of talked about it. We kind of joked about it. And he's like, you know, if this is meant to be, then it better be a boy. Because when I was pregnant for Alex, we really wanted a boy, just to have one of each. I told him, I said, but if it's a boy, we'd have to get all new stuff because we don't have anything boy. I can't even believe I'm having this conversation. But if it's a girl, like, we already have everything. And, like, it's so weird because, like, all the things that have been going on, how I've felt, I just was telling my dad when we paid Alex's room, I said, well, I said, I'll go with gray. I said, I like gray and white, it's neutral. I said, and then if, you know, by some chance, you know, I were to get pregnant again, you know, it's, like, gender neutral. And I've made my one friend, because I just posted a couple days ago how we went through Adri's clothes, and she's like, well, I don't know if you're getting rid of them, but if you have any girl size 4, I would buy them. I said, well, I said, until Jay gets fixed, and we know we're not going to have any more oopsies, I said, I'm keeping everything. Like, and then 3 people, including Adri, like, 3 people in the past week have, like, mentioned something about me looking like I was pregnant, like, which obviously I don't look like it. I just have gained weight and it's all on my belly, but it's like, it's so weird, like, yeah, I had bought 2, I took 1, and Jay, he just told me he doesn't get it, because he's like, oh, you just took 1 last weekend, we haven't had sex since then, so how are you not pregnant then? You're not. I said, it doesn't work like that. I said, do you even know what makes these things shorting? He's like, no. So I had to give him a quick lesson, like, oh my god. I said, don't you remember with Alex? I said, my levels wouldn't go up. I said, so I was, obviously, I was last weekend, but my HCG levels just weren't high enough to register on the test. And I mean, they say compared to EPT, so I mean, a line only shows up if you have that chemical, and you only have that chemical when you're pregnant. So yeah, so his parents are supposed to come over here anytime and watch SummerSlam. I told him, I said, don't say anything because I don't want, I'm not ashamed, but I'm just like, I'm scared. I usually don't care what people think, but it's like, Jay and I struggled on my stuff. I just had to go pay because my brakes just went out the other day. Like, I took Jay for his colonoscopy and came home, and he lay down. I went to leave. It's like, what the hell? My brakes don't work. So it's like, we still have to have help occasionally from our parents, like when things come up, and then, like, you know, in between checks, because we don't have like, I don't even want to get, that's a whole other video. If he didn't pay almost $1,000 a month in child support to his ex-girlfriend for their 2 kids, things would be a lot different. But he makes good money. He makes over $30 an hour. But like I said, she gets almost $1,000 every month in child support. And then she still calls and asks for money and wants him to buy stuff. Like, are you kidding me? Like, you bring home what he brings home. It's ridiculous. Anyway, it's like our parents are probably going to be like, what is it? But what can you do? Like, we didn't plan it whatsoever. Like I said, I'm going to be 40. I'll be 40 on September 2nd. Like, pregnant at 40? It sounds like a freaking show. 40 and pregnant. Oh my God. I don't know. I'm still like, I was sitting in the bathroom, it's like, how? This is crazy. There's already a little life growing inside me. Like, I can't even believe it. I wasn't supposed to be what I want, and now I'm having my 3rd. Like, I can't even, I don't want to tell my mom. I don't want to tell Adri until I know, like, until I see a doctor and, like, know that everything's fine. So, by the time you see this video, it's going to be, like, a long time from now, because, like I said, today's August 19th. Like, I don't want her here to get all excited, or, I mean, she always says we should have another baby, so I don't think she'll be upset, but I don't want her to get excited and then have something happen, and then, you know, and everybody else, I don't want everybody else to be all in an uproar about what's going on, and then have something happen, then it's like we put everybody through all this stress for nothing, but it's like, I can't believe it. Adri? They're downstairs getting ready for wrestling, but I can't believe it. Like I said, I haven't felt pregnant. I just felt kind of crappy, and like I said, throwing up. Here he goes, yelling to me from downstairs. So anyway, it's August 19th. I'm gonna go weigh in real quick. I ate, but it was like at noon, so it's been 5 hours. So I'm gonna weigh in real quick. You won't be able to see me, but $149.2. So 149.2. I said, don't mind my overall, but it's like, I mean, people keep asking, like, what the heck? I'm not that big. I mean, yeah, I have a little belly, but I've been like this. Like, you watch my videos, you watch my weigh-ins. But yeah, I carry my weight. See, my arms aren't even big. I just carry my weight in my belly. So yeah, you'll see this video at some point. I just don't know when. Yeah, I'm just kind of like in freak out mode, and I just want to hide from his parents because, oh my God. So yeah, that's my little update. We're having a baby. I'm gonna have 3 kids. It's crazy. And if I got pregnant in July, then I'll be due in April. So it's like Adrian will turn 7 in January. Alex will turn 2 in February. And then I'll have a newborn baby in April. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. I'm not upset. I don't even know what to think right now. Like, I obviously want to have a baby, like a healthy baby. I don't really care if it's a boy or a girl. This is crazy. I don't even know what to think. Like, one part of me, like in the bathroom, I'm like so excited, like all these things. And I was just telling my mom like 2 weeks ago, I said, it's sad when I rock Alex to sleep with. I said, it's hard knowing that's your last baby you're ever going to rock to sleep. I just need to shut my mouth. Because when I got pregnant for Alex, I told her in my watch, I said, I'm getting rid of all of Adri's, like a lot of Adri's baby stuff. I said, my luck, I'll end up pregnant with twins. Oh, I shouldn't have just said that. And then within a month, I found out I was pregnant for Alex. So, Adri starts school on Wednesday. Thursday, Alex goes for her 18-month appointment, so I'm going to have to tell my doctor I need to call tomorrow and to see the gynecologist. Like, I don't know. I'm just going to try and stay busy today so I don't freak out because I'm 40. I'm almost 40. Who does this at 40? He's already down there cussing. Hopefully he didn't hear that in my video. Anyway, I'm going to go.